The morning Taehyung is already in the kitchen, focused on making breakfast. The smell of coffee and eggs fill the air as he walks completely unaware that words just thought quickly snip up behind him. Good morning, hubby. Taehyung jumps slightly, startled by your sudden hug, but then he relaxes and smiles. Sneaking up on me again, are you? He leans back into her embrace. Of course, someone has to keep you on your toes. You press your cheek against his back, feeling the warmth of his body through his shirt. Taehyung chuckles, stirring the eggs in the pan. Well, if I burn the egg because of you, you are going to be eaten them burnt. I don't mind as long as you are the one cooking. Anything you make is perfect. Taehyung grins, enjoying the flirtation. He turns slightly to face you, his eyes glowing with mischief. So, are you finally admitting I'm better in the kitchen than you? Sarcastically, don't push your luck, Mr. I'm just in a good mood. You both laugh and Taehyung turns back to the stove as his smile never leaving his face. You keep your arms around him, swaying slightly as he finishes preparing breakfast. You know, I could get used to waking up this like man, some has been cooking my breakfast. Every morning sounds like a dream. Taehyung pretending to be serious. If that's the case, maybe I will have to put you to work in the kitchen more often. You roll your eyes, slinging enough to kiss his cheek. Nice try, but I think I will stick to big hug and compliments. Taehyung chuckled, turning off the stove. Fine, but you are on the dish duty later. Laughing deal. As Taehyung sets the breakfast on the table, they both sat down to eat, sharing light-hearted conversation between bites. Just when Yonton comes running into the jump. Out of Taehyung lap, eager for attention. He always picks up the perfect time. During breakfast, Taehyung switches on the TV and flips through the channels. Landing on the news report, the reporter is discussing the heavy storm from last night, mentioning power outages and delayed flights. Watching the TV, looks like your Miss flight really got delayed because of the storm. Good thing she's staying with us. Yeah, I hope everything goes smoothly for her. Your voice interrupted by a knock on the door. Even thinks changing glances at Taehyung's side as he gets up from the couch. That must be Yumi right on time. You're not standing up as well, swinging your clothes a little. Taehyung heads toward the door with the window trailing behind him. You open it, and before he can even say a word, Yumi rushes in and wraps her arms around him. Exactly. Taehyung, it's been forever. You are married now. I still can't believe it. Taehyung laughs as he awkwardly pats her back. Yeah, I'm married now, you don't have to squeeze the life out of me. Yumi pulls back and grins at him, her eyes sparkling with playful mischief. But then she notices standing nearby watching with a smile. Yumi gasping when she rushes over to and pulls you into a hug as well, catching you a little off guard. Yumi, congratulations again, I'm so happy for both of you. You return the hug, smiling warmly at her. Thank you, Yumi, it's great to meet you again. Thanks told me so much about you. Yumi pulls back and looks between the two of you, is my king. I bet he has. I mean, you're the poor woman who actually has to live with this guy now. You laugh, shaking your head as Taehyung gives Yumi a more glare, pretending to be offended. He was supposed to mean. Yumi teasing, oh come on, take your handful. I can't imagine what poor man has to deal with now. You decide to join in the teasing, enjoying the atmosphere. You have no idea he's already making me do all the dishwashing duties. Yumi laughing, I named classic Taehyung lazy when it comes to chorus. Taehyung rolling his eyes, you both ganging up me now. Unbelievable. Yumi grins and pats his back. Don't worry, Bestie, I will defend you. Eventually, you and Yumi share a laugh while Taehyung dramatically sigh, heading back to the kitchen. Fine, keep making fun of him, I'm going to finish breakfast. Yumi watches him leave, then turn back to you with a sly smile. So how is it going? Are you left treating well, or Taehyung is already driving crazy? You juggle, shaking your head. Honestly, it's been amazing so far. We have only been married for 3 days, but I'm already loving it. Yumi raises an eyebrow, clearly amused. 3 days and no major fights yet. Impressive. You laugh and look toward the kitchen. We had a little squabbles, mostly about silly things like who got to cook or make the bed. Good. I wouldn't expect anything less from you to have known them forever, and let me tell you, it's always been a bit stubborn. You would share a knowing glance as Taehyung returned from the kitchen carrying a tray with 3 plates of breakfast. Talk talking about me again? Yumi grinning, of course, what else could we be about? Taehyung rolled his eyes but placed a tray down on the table. Okay, now of course being time to eat. You and Taehyung and Yumi sat all on the table. Teasing continues as Yumi starts making fun of Taehyung cooking. Sarcastically, Yumi, wow Taehyung, you have really outdone yourself. Hey, I didn't see you helping in the kitchen, you should be thanking me. Yumi, trust me, just I'm surprised. You usually burn everything. You take a bite of your food, grinning at him. Actually, he has been doing pretty well. I guess marriage bring out his inner chef. Taehyung is smiling smugly. Exactly, I'm changed man for my love. Yumi smile and blush. Taehyung was in his study room when his manager called. You, on the other hand, were sitting in front of a laptop, deep in an online meeting with our teammates. As a successful director of your own company, work meetings like this were a regular part of your routine. Meanwhile, Yumi was in the living room watching TV and playing with Yeontan. Every now and then, Taehyung would come into the bedroom. The study room connected with your shared bedroom, so equally move in and out to tapping files from different wires. He never disturbed you and was mindful of your own ongoing meeting, so you could feel his presence nearby. Your meeting went on for hours and you discussed important business matters with your team. The conversation naturally drifted toward your personal life. Your teammates were also good friends, so they couldn't help but ask about your married life. So how is it going with Mr. Kim? What's married life like? One of them asked with a playful grin. You smiled fondly and shared some sweet details about your life at Taehyung. They all knew him as a successful CEO and business magnate, but they couldn't believe the story you told them about the more playful and caring side of him. No way, I can't picture him like that in real life. One of your friends exclaimed, clearly in disbelief. The other agreed, amazed by how different Taehyung. After echoing the business talk, you finally closed your laptop and leaned back in your chair, relaxing for a moment. You had been working for 3 hours straight on the video call and needed a moment to unwind. In the background, you could hear Taehyung still on his calls, discussing things with his manager and secretary, driving files and ongoing latest investment results. As you were settled down, your laptop buzzed again. Your mom was video calling you and quickly picked up, excited to see her. Mom and Mrs. Kim, how are you both? You greeted warmly, smiling at the sight of not just your own mother but Taehyung's mother as well. We are doing fine, sweetheart, Mrs. C said. Fine, we are both good. How are Dad and Mr. Kim? Are they doing okay? They are fine, Mrs. Kim chimed in with her usual playful energy. But tell me, why how's the marriage going? Is things treating you well? If it's not, you will give me a peace of mind, she joked, making you laugh. No, Mom, he's really good. I mean, he's trying to be a perfect husband. Well, it's not necessary though, because if you just respect me, that's enough. But I really appreciate it. He's exactly the kind of man Dad told me about before the marriage. You said with a smile and everyone exchanged knowing glances. We are so happy to hear that, sweetheart. Can't wait to see both of you again. Yes, fine. Don't forget we are coming tomorrow, and remember you promised to cook dinner for the party. Your mom added with a small laugh. You couldn't help but chuckle, feeling a little awkward since they were confident in the kitchen. Yeah, Mom, I will try, you said nervously. By the way, Taehyung and I adopted someone, you added excitedly. At this, everyone found it surprised. Mr. Lee and Mrs. Kim appeared on the screen, having just come from the living room where they were watching TV. You both adopted who? Is it a boy or a girl? Well, as long as you both are happy, we are happy too. Yes, and if there's anything trouble, you don't hesitate to tell us. We are your parents after all. We will understand, she said softly, what's making you slightly confused as you glance at their concerned faces. Wait, let me go to get him. You gave them a small smile and got up from your chair, heading toward the door. I think it's a boy, I think. So too, as just we were about to leave, the door to the study room opened. Taehyung walked in, whistling casually as he approached the table where your laptop was. He didn't seem to notice a video call just yet. He was looking for one of his files, which was stuck inside a drawer of the desk. Mrs. Kim Taehyung. Hey Mom, Dad, oh hi everyone, where is Swan? You looked around, realizing you weren't in the room. We are fine, Taehyung. Why is just talking to us? She said you both adopted someone, she said, hesitantly, noticing the confusion on Taehyung's face. Adopted, his brows frowned in confusion, but before he could say more, you entered the room, humming a song with Yeontan in your arms. Taehyung's expression changed and it clicked. They were talking about Yeontan. Hey family, this is Yeontan, a new family member. We adopted him yesterday. I found him on the road when the storm was coming, so I rescued him. We smiled proudly, holding up Yeontan. Everyone on the call was stunned for a moment and they laughed awkwardly. You were talking about a dog? She let out a small laugh in relief. Now I get what all of you are thinking. He shook his hand with a smirk. He moved toward your chair trying to sit down, but you playfully smacked him, making him stand up again as you sat down with the Taehyung on your lap in your chair. Well, we have been missing you both. We are coming over tomorrow, right? Yes, I can't wait to finally taste my daughter-in-law's handmade food. Yeah, on the wedding day she kept saying how much she wanted us to taste her cooking. Well, I'm a little concerned for you guys, he said with a raised brow. Mrs. Kim, I trust my daughter. She mastered everything she set on her mind. Okay, bye everyone. Enjoy the evening. You waved at the screen. Bye everyone. He sighed with the biggest smile before closing the laptop. You sighed in relief, leaning back into the chair. Suddenly felt the anxiety gently massaging her shoulder. From behind, attention your muscle began to race, and without realizing, in a soft escape to your lips. His eyes widened in surprise. How are you feeling? He asked, his hand still working on your shoulder, though now with more intensity. One, that feels amazing. Keep going on. You mumbled, your eyes closed. A soothing sensation took over. His smile deepened as he leaned closer. One, you are my name. He realized just straight. You hadn't realized how loud you were. One day, it feels so good. Suddenly, you snapped out of it. Eyes wide open in embarrassment, cleaning his eyes walked onto yours. Taehyung, you know it's very soothing to hearing you my name. He said, your cheeks instantly flushed bright. You quickly posted my way, standing up in a rush. I'm going to get buy food for you and turn back. You stammered, practically running toward the door. Chuckling, he grabbed your arm before you could escape. Wait, I'm coming too. You don't have to. Why not? Your turn is much work too. I have got responsibilities. He said with a playful grin, not letting go of your arm. From the living room, Yumi, who had been watching TV, couldn't help but chuckle at interaction. Two of you. Yumi, well, let them go. You know I can teach you cooking. Meanwhile, you mentioned you wanted to learn that recipe, right? Yumi winked at you, making your face light up. Taehyung didn't notice this exchange. He too focused on leaving. Okay, Taehyung, you go. I want to learn this recipe from Yumi. You quickly removed his hand from your arm. Taehyung confused as to why you let him go so easily. Shrugged and his thinking he had won this little battle. Grabbing his car key, left smiling to himself. 3 years later, you were just finishing up the last dishes, feeling extremely proud as you looked over the meal spreading out in front of you. Sure, you may have helped, but you had done 50% of the work yourself and made you feel accomplished. Proud smile formed on your lip as you may went to change your clothes. Suddenly, you felt a gentle blow on around your ears, suddenly shivered down your spine, and then in a swift motion, you were pulled into strong arms. Taehyung, you are all wet. Go, change first, go. You tried pushing him away, but it didn't budge. Resting his chin on his shoulder, he murmured, now I understand why you let me go through traffic outside for instance. It took me 3 years just to get through it. His voice soft and teasing, but you had to hold back your laughter. You deserve a punishment for that. Have you forget about her last night? I think I will have to remind you tonight. Place a soft peck on her neck, causing you to shiver. Taehyung, it wasn't my idea at first. She told me we should send you out because she saw on the news that all the roads were blocked. She knew it would take you at least 2 years to get home, so we could cook in peace without your teasing. You barely finished your explanation before hearing someone clearing throat. Yumi, I see my plan worked out perfectly, but maybe I should plan out for this part too. And this isn't fair. It was your idea too. We were in this 50-50, she said, trying to help you out. I saying still had you tightly. Yeah, but he's going to punish me. Grinning. Well, you are right, Taehyung. This is revenge. Remember when you made me wash your car even though I didn't make it dirty? Taehyung raising eyebrows, stop lying, Miss Kim. I saw you with my own eyes. You kicking a dirty wet ball at my car while cursing me. Yumi and Taehyung have known each other since childhood. Yumi and Taehyung, mom, sister, daughter. She often stayed with his family because her own parents had a troubled relationship. After her mom divorced, she moved into with Taehyung's parents, and even though her mom remarried a rich man, Yumi didn't like her stepfather, so she preferred staying with either her biological father or Taehyung's parents' family. Growing up, Taehyung was shy and introverted, not very social, and Yumi was the one his closest friend because they were lived in the same house. Their relationship was like that of sibling. Though Yumi now had a abroad when she worked. Taehyung, however, was very protective over treating her almost like a little sister. Yumi laughing, Taehyung, let go of your poor wife. You are squeezing her too tight. Don't you feel shy doing this in front of me? Taehyung is making up. Why needs my wife? I could inside in front of your door. It is his tone playful, but he quickly pushed him away. Your cheeks blushing. I am going to feed you on done. Next day, Taehyung woke up feeling her warm body nestled against his arm. He smiled softly in the forehead before quietly slipping out of the bed, heading to the washroom. The sound of water running from the shower echoed in the room. After a few minutes later, he started rubbing her eyes and scratching lazily. He could hear the water and knew Taehyung was getting ready for work. To the office. Being the CEO meant he couldn't afford a day off. You sat up, fixed your hair and dressed, and made your way to the kitchen. Today was supposed to be Yumi's flight to New York, but after some convincing from you and Taehyung's parents, she agreed to stay one more day for the dinner party tonight. Yumi was still fast asleep in her room, given that it was early morning. Feeling determined, you carefully started preparing breakfast for Taehyung, wanting to surprise him. You hadn't yet mastered cooking, but you were eager to doing. Meanwhile, in the bedroom, Taehyung came out of the washroom, drying his hair with a towel, only to find that bed is empty. He raised an eyebrow, wondering where you had gone. Usually, you were awake before him. He quickly got dressed up in the attire. As he stepped into the kitchen, he saw you and Yumi standing near the counter, focused on decorating the plates. He smiled at the sight of you, intent on your task. Yumi turns on one thing, staring at vanishes. Mika left them alone. Taehyung, without saying a word, he sat down at the breakfast table, watching you with an amused expression. Taehyung, did you make breakfast? Just practicing for tonight's dinner party. You place a plate in front of him, waiting anxiously for his reaction. You braced yourself for his easeful teasing, but instead he gave you a warm smile. Taking a bite and nodding, appreciate it's really tasty. You did better. You couldn't hide a huge grin that spread across your face. His compliment made your heart flutter, and without thinking, you ran to him and hugged him from the side. Certainly, I'm so glad you like it. Laughing softly, of course I did. You are amazing. You know that. You blushed at his word, feeling even more motivated for the dinner tonight. You say this with a warm smile, happiness radiating from you, as you simply shake his head, smiling back. Actually, you made my day with this breakfast, love. Now I feel extra energized for work. His eyes sparkle with joy as he speaks, his smile saying more than words or could. Suddenly, he pulls out his lap, his arm wrapping around you with a warmth. Aren't you going to the office today? If you want, I can drop you. His voice is gentle but curious. You know, my boss gave me 5 days off. He said we'd spend more time together. You laugh a little as you explain, leaning it is just the youngest Jungkook is too playful sometimes. A while later, you are in the kitchen preparing for the dinner party. Yumi is there helping out, but today you have taken charge, wanting to handle everything yourself. You have asked her to keep an eye on your things in case you make a mistake. You are busy when your phone buzzes. You hold a phone between your shoulder and you are still focused on stove. You have only been gone a couple of hours and you already thinking well. Mr. Tuyam, especially you're teasing right now because I'm working with Yumi. You glance at Yumi and smile at her phone, pretending to not listen. He sounds amused, probably imagining you bustling around the kitchen with Yumi asking her helps. Of course, but you know what, I am feeling kind of nervous. I don't know why, but I feel like I really need you here. Your voice lowers slightly, uncertainty gripping you. You don't have to be nervous, okay, when everyone knows it. This isn't really your thing. You are already a successful director at your company, and honestly, you could be the CEO of your dad's company too. You have the skill and talent for it. Not everyone needs to be good at everything, alright? You are perfect just the way you are, and I really love that about you. His voice is full of anxiety, trying to calm your nerve. He pauses and adds softly. Today I had a meeting with the John company, and trust me, they were all talking about how incredible you are. And your work is not because you are mine, just because they genuinely respect the talented director you are. You pretended to sob dramatically, wiping up your tears. Try to hiding your smile. Thank you, you are just too sweet. I guess I will make something extra special for you today. Taehyung, no, I mean, I'd love that, but really you don't have to. I just want you to relax, okay? And take care. Don't stay near the stove too long and cut a vegetable carefully. Why, before he can finish, you cut the call. Yumi, who had been sitting on the counter watching the exchange, speak up suddenly. You're such a good, isn't he? She says with a bit of admiration in her voice as she swings her legs casually. You nod, a soft smile playing on her lips. Why, yeah, he is really. The warmth in her voice full of And Taehyung doesn't deserve your trust me. I'm not saying that because Taehyung told me. I've done it from the start. You are reassuring the shoulders, requesting a gently for me. I don't know how to end this. I'm not brave enough. Her voice waves uncertainty. When you are brave, you don't have to scared of them. Taehyung and I were always brave with you. Just enough phone buzzes. Yomi at Jim and her voice shudders. A brief of conversations he hung up. He asked me to go with him to watch a new zombie movie. Her voice is full of unsure. When are you going? You asked, noticing her hesitation and she nervously fidgets. Yomi, I don't know if Taehyung find out. He will be so angry. Her voice falters, waving down a fear of Taehyung's reaction. You sigh, frustrated but understanding the pressure she is under. Yomi, if you want to go, then go with them. Don't let Taehyung control what you can or can't do. You say gently but firmly, trying to encourage her to take control of her own happiness. Besides, Taehyung mentioned that gym is perfect for you. It's similar like you've since childhood. Sometime later, after Yomi leaves, the house grows quiet. You are left alone in the kitchen preparing everything for the dinner. You glance around the food you have made. The smell of spices and freshly cooked dishes filling the air. Everything dished perfectly arranged, and if Taehyung were to see this, he had stunned that you manage all of this by yourself. A soft smell tugged into your lips. As the night for the doorbell rang, parents, Mrs. and Mr. Reese arrived, followed by closely Taehyung's parents and Yumi's mom too. The warmth must have faced the house as you hug and greet them one by one. You have done an amazing job with everything, your mom says, looking around the house at the beautifully set dining table. Thank you, I wanted everything to be perfect. You smell at her, feeling the pride radiating towards. A shortly after Jimin and Yomi arrived, Yomi seems lighter, smiling more. Thank you, Jimin, and your bit tastes so good as it looks. You lightly feeling a mix of nervous and excitement as you think about how this dinner go. As the conversation continued, the topic naturally shifts to a marriage with Taehyung. It's a little overwhelming, but in a good way. You feel slightly remembering how caring his Taehyung has been since the wedding. He's been a supportive and just really wondered before the conversation can continue. A phone buzzes in your hand, and as Taehyung quickly step aside, you call the answer. I will be a little later, don't worry. Okay, don't take too long. Everyone is already here. You say with a soft smile, knowing Taehyung will be the final piece of complete night. Can't wait to see you. You return to the living room, and with the help of Yomi and her mother, you start setting the dinner table. Just you were about to sit down with the rest of your family, the door opens. Taehyung walking, Jungkook followed behind him, both of them laughing about something. The moment their eyes land on you, his eyes. They take seat at their dining table, which filled with beautifully prepared dishes. Taehyung is seated next to you, and briefly resting on her shoulder, as if everyone begins complimenting the food. Jungkook, wow, this is amazing wine. Taehyung laughing softly, and you were lucky to have Yomi around. She's such a talented cook. She must have done a lot of it, this right, Juki? She glanced at you, then turns to Yomi without a thought. Thanks, Yomi. You have been always so good at this. A brief silence filled the room. You feel your smile faltering at his first sink, and Yomi's eyes widen slightly, looking between you and Taehyung. Yomi, hi. She hesitates, looking guilty. She doesn't want to take credit for something she didn't do. Actually, wine cutting to a forced smile. It's okay, Yomi. Don't worry about it. Your voice is tight. Mrs. Kimball, whoever did it, it's wonderful. Let's take in, shall we? Everyone started to serve themselves with a room filled with a light shadow, but your mind is spinning. Taehyung would keep playing in your head and thought Yomi made everything. Didn't you know how much effort you put in all by yourself? Taehyung, unaware of tension, is when it takes a bite of the food which Yomi makes us nice too. This is really good. You always nail it with your cooking. You should open your own restaurant one day. You can't hold it anymore. You slowly put your fork down and look up at him, your heart touching. Actually, Yomi didn't help with the cooking tonight. Your voice is quiet. She wasn't even here all day. The table falls silent, thinking in confusion, looking between you and Yomi. Taehyung, what? But I thought Yomi weren't you helping one today? He turns to Yomi, still clueless about what's going on. Yomi didn't help. Wan did everything by herself. I wasn't here. I went to a movie with Jimin, she says softly as if ashamed. Taehyung shocked. I didn't know. He turns back to you, realizing his mistake. When I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Cutting off him, your voice trembling slightly. No, it's fine. You just amused. I couldn't do it on my own. Taehyung, no, that's not what I meant. I just thought. He tries to explain, his eyes wide with worry as he sees the pain in your expression. Why not didn't mean to give you the credit. I know you worked hard, Suki. I am just. It's okay, Taehyung. Please, for now, start a dinner. Everyone is waiting for us. You both smile, but Taehyung, grab your hand at the table and give a puppy look. You stand a counter, gripping the edge as you take deep breath, trying to calm the storm of emotion inside you. How could you think Yomi made everything after all your hard work? It felt like he didn't see you at all. Taehyung, why he stand in the doorway looking at you with a regret? Please talk to me. Why not turning around your waist? No, there's nothing to talk about. Taehyung, you said you thought you can feel these starting to fall, but you want to let them to see. Taehyung, no, that's not true. When he stepped closer, his voice full of desperation. I don't think that, I swear. I just assumed because you miss been helping before, and she is such a good cook, but doesn't mean I think less of you. Finally turned to face him. It felt like you didn't believe in me, like you don't see how hard I try. Stepping forward. I do, I see it. When I'm so sorry. I know I messed up. I wasn't thinking. You are amazing. You did all of on your own, and I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for not saying it earlier. Looking down, it just hurt. I thought you knew better than that. Pulling you to gentle hug. I do know you. I promise I didn't show it. You are incredible, and I never mean that mistake again. Please forgive me, love. You are the best.